Have you been to runnermatters.com today? Today we're here to talk about two hosts who clearly can't let talent speak for itself. So they have been circling the media and circling the blogs all week long trying to stir up controversy, trying to get their shit sold. First up is Amber Rose with her Alien versus Carrie Hilson looking ass. First, early this week, I think it was Monday, she went and told Star Magazine in an interview, she said, Kim Kardashian is one of the reasons why me and Kanye are not together. She's a homewrecker. They were both cheating. She was cheating with Reggie and some. She was sending pictures, and I was like, Kim, just stop. Don't be that person. I thought at least she'd be a woman and respond to me. She never responded. It's very important that us women stick together and we don't fuck each other over like that. However, I want to thank Kim Kardashian because if she never was a homewrecker, I would have never met Wiz, and we wouldn't be as happy, and I wouldn't be as happy as I am now. Girl, first of all, Wiz Khalifa only got one hit out, Black and Yellow, that came out last spring. And if anything, that bought him was a goddamn one bedroom condo somewhere in the hood. And so if you are happy with the Wiz Khalifa in the hood and y'all want a little bedroom, I'm happy for you, bitch, okay? And then he's clearly being sued for like $200 million because word on the street is Black and Yellow. He didn't even come up with them three words his goddamn self, which is very extremely horribly sad, okay? But anyway, moving on from that, then she was, okay, this is all because she knew she had this song, Fame, that she was promoting. She'd been promoting since last year. Oh, girl, I'm working on my album, my single's coming out soon. Okay, so, she got to bring up some shit from years ago because her voice is clearly not strong enough to sell this song. And then next thing we know, I think it was the next day, she did it was obviously staged because it was like cameras, video cameras, photo cameras, and just people just standing around. Okay, so this was clearly staged. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I want to apologize. I kind of feel bad for calling Kim Kardashian a homewrecker. And, I'm about women empowerment. And, like, look at my hat. Like, isn't it cute? Like, oh my God. I feel so, she just had this hat on with all this fur on it. She looked like Johnny Appleseed. And I was like, girl, get in the house and fry some, what? I don't know. She looked like she needs to go kill some mammoths or something, girl. This was, I don't know. Where's the style jewelry at? Where's Peter? Somebody come get her from off the LA streets looking a fool and causing drama. Because clearly, And then I think it was Wednesday. She finally released the song Wednesday. Are you ready for the fame? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is this Kids Bop 35? What the fuck? I mean, she's dated Kanye West. He's put out 3 multi-platinum albums. She was with him during the recording process of these albums. Then she turns around and dates Wiz Khalifa, who's been featured on like a few of the hottest rap songs this year. And he's even got a hit himself. And I'm like, this is all you can come up with. I mean, I'm not here for it. It was a cute little first listen, which it's the weekend. I'm not just like, I'm finna go put on my hair and makeup and get ready for the club. I'm not running to hear that. I want to hear something with some twerk team or something about shooting some bitches and flossing in my Maybach. I don't know. Are you ready for this? And then it's a song that she's clearly not happy with her own fame. So you're just trying to bring everybody else down. And then the next day, I think this was Thursday, yesterday, she was sitting up on Nicole Beach's blog. Shout out to Nicole Beach for getting these interviews. But it's been 3 years and I haven't talked. And, people want to know this stuff. Like, they approach me in the streets and they ask me these things. They want to know about what happened with me and Kanye. Okay, first of all, Kanye West just became the godfather to the best baby in the world, Blue Ivy Carter, who is clearly the youngest person to ever touch Billboard, which is something you would not do with this song. I don't think Kanye is running around worried about you. I just don't get, and I don't know, she just doing the most. And then so of course I guess everybody who had heard the song found out that she was clearly doing her press junket because she needed to promote this song, which clearly she didn't. Who produced the song? Who wrote the song? I don't know nothing about the song. All I've heard all week is Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. And then she was sitting up on MTV with Sway last night doing an interview. She was like, Kanye West fans, when they see me in the street, they throw things at me. And, I don't deserve to be bullied like this. He says he's so sorry. And then he turns around to make a song about me. And, just pick one, Kanye, pick one. just serving us drama and tears. I mean, bitch, are you up for the role in Precious? I mean, what movie is this you auditioning for? I just don't know. And then she did a Ustream where she was like, "Oh, I'm not doing this for money. This song won't be going to iTunes. You know, I just did it because I want people to hear it. You know, I just wanted to put it out there." Okay, so you out here doing all of this and causing all this drama, and you're not even. If you're gonna be a stunt queen, you know there's usually a payoff. Like, you know, if I go in Walmart and I rake up on like $500 worth of shit in my basket and write a bad check, you know, the stunt is I raked up all this shit and I wrote a bad check. Okay, so I guess I would have figured that you were putting the song out because you were trying to get some money on iTunes. You know what? So you don't even you're not even getting nothing from the song. So what is just go sit down. Just go sit. Get back in front of somebody's camera. Reclose your mouth. Don't nobody want to hear nothing from you, Amber Rose. I'm not here for it. I can't deal. I can't. Now, if you want to come out with another song that has some bass in it, with a real rap, because Wiz Khalifa, whatever he was saying, he was featured. I was like, girl, she could have had Tickle Me Elmo and he could have worked out better. But moving on, next is Madonna. Okay, so clearly Lady Gaga has been inspired by Madonna. She said this a gazillion fucking times. All of her songs sound like Madonna songs, and just Lady Gaga is Madonna 30 years later. So, Madonna, this is what Madonna is selling. Madonna has a movie coming out next month. She's the headliner at the Super Bowl next month. Everybody's going to have their TVs on. I think it's going to be like 10 million, I don't know, 100 million people. I don't know, it's going to be a lot of fucking people watching the Super Bowl. And Madonna has her album coming out. So, you know, she's got a lot of things to promote. Oh, Nicki Minaj is going to be featured at the Super Bowl performance, and Nicki Minaj is going to be on the album. So, yeah, I'm going to be checking for Nicki Minaj. I don't know. Madonna's voice ain't even strong as Cassie or Amber Rose's voice, so I'm clearly not going to be here for Madonna. But anyway, so ABC has been milking all week. We got an interview with Lady Gaga. She's going to be on a 3-part series. She's going to be on Dayline NBC. No, she's going to be on Nightline, and she's going to be on 2020, and she's going to be on something else Saturday. Oh, yes, Madonna. We're going to get it all, and we're going to hear how she feels about Lady Gaga. A few years back, Madonna openly admitted that she didn't like Lady Gaga, and then she turned around and apologized for it, and then she did a skit with Lady Gaga on Saturday Night Live, and at some point, Lady Gaga claimed that Madonna wrote her a letter and everything was cool. This was at the beginnings. I'm telling the story backwards, so let me tell it over. It leaked, got out that Madonna didn't like Lady Gaga. Then Lady Gaga claimed that Madonna sent her this email, and Lady Gaga said Madonna said everything was cool. But then it got out back out again. Then Madonna said, I ain't never sat down in my Mac and wrote no letter to this bitch. I don't know what the fuck this bitch talking about. I don't have a clue. And then, so, next thing we know, Lady Gaga and Madonna were doing a skit on Saturday Night Live and hugging and shit. So, you know, like, were they just doing it for the check, or was it real? Like, were they cool or whatever? So, this on again, off again, I like you, I don't like you. And at this point, I just wish that Madonna would just take the Mary J. Blige route and just go and come out and say that she don't like the bitch. I mean, you know, Mary J. Blige clearly doesn't like Keisha Cole, and you know, Mary J. Blige just put out her album. We was all hyped for that shit. Mary J. Blige just re-released the video because she felt like the first edit of the video didn't do the song justice. You know, we out here for that on YouTube, getting the page views up. And where's Keisha Cole? Somewhere sitting on Ustream, something. This is my new music. Oh my god. You know, clearly can't do anything because her last album, 2 albums haven't sold because I guess the people's loyalty stands to Mary J. Blige. So, you know, Madonna, no matter what route you pick, we're gonna be here for you, okay? So and then they do the interview they finally do the goddamn interview, and she talking about something. They was talking about the tour, and she was like, "A girl gotta pay the bills, you know. I gotta go on tour, get these bills paid. I gotta pay the rent." And then they was like, "So when was the last time that you cooked a meal by yourself?" You know, she was like, "I have never cooked a meal by myself in my life. Oh my gosh. You know, the nanny cooks, the driver cooks, the bitch who just randomly showed up at my house cooks. Everybody cooks. I never have to cook." And, you know, I'm like, bitch, you can cook a pack of ramen noodles in 3 easy steps. It just says boil 2 cups of water, add the noodles and let the motherfuckers cook for 3 minutes. I mean, they come in different flavors: chicken, beef, shrimp, Oriental, Madonna. I mean, you can even throw this in the microwave. I was like, this is a meal. I don't know why Madonna can't do. I mean, she clearly has other things to worry about. But anyway, they get to the Lady Gaga interview and she says, "So how do you feel about Lady Gaga?" And she's like, "Oh, clearly I've inspired the girl. Her music. I respect her music, but." And then they said, "So how do you feel about Born This Way being a clear copy of your song Express Yourself?" It's reductive. And then they said, "So what does that mean?" And then she goes, "Look it up." Girl, it don't need looking up. Reduce is at the beginning, which means to take away. It just some shit. It wasn't. You feel like it didn't stand up to your standards. But this is how I feel about this. Madonna, you got a movie to sell about some king of Europe or something. Americans are not here for that. Your few diehard fans are gonna watch it. Notice I said your few. This Super Bowl, yeah, sure, Super Bowl performance gonna get a lot of hits, but only because it's the Super Bowl. Bitch, I'm gonna be in the kitchen getting some chips and trying to refresh my beverage. The TV just gonna be on. And if anything, I'm gonna be here for Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna be here for Nicki Minaj. What antics she's gonna come up with, what her verse is gonna sound like. We're not checking for you because you clearly can't sing anymore. It's worse than Janet Jackson. It's definitely worse than Whitney Houston. And at this point, you couldn't even pump out Baby Blue Ivy Carter note. I mean, you can just go have all the seats. And then your album, nobody's here for that. Hard Candy, I don't know what it sold. I attempted to listen to it, and I was just like, oh, okay, next. Okay, next. Like, your voice is annoying. Your voice is so annoying. People say my voice is annoying, but I believe you got me beat. You know, and clearly you can't cook. You need to call Betty Crocker or Miss Buttersworth or somebody and take a lesson or two. Get you some Metamucil. Go handle those crow's feet under your eyes. I don't know. You have a lot more things to worry about. But people are here pulling these stunts, trying to pull up other shit instead of letting their talent speak for itself. It's just really horrible. Just can't deal with it, and I just hope that y'all take this video and learn to stop paying attention to this shit. Please do, because clearly Madonna don't like Lady Gaga, and clearly, where the fuck is Amber? No, where's Kim Kardashian, and where is Kanye West while Amber Rose is sitting up on TV crying and calling folks homewreckers? Kim Kardashian is sitting on her millions with her tall ass basketball player. She just doing what she's got to do, and what's his name? Kanye West is over in Paris trying to buy Gucci and Louis Vuitton for Blue Ivy Carter. Madonna is sitting up pressed over Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga is, who knows what the fuck Lady Gaga is. I don't fucking know. I'm not here for that. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Follow me on Twitter at RunnerMatters. Check out runnermatters.com. Thank you for watching. Holla.